Okay, so the last video that we will be doing today is how to take the box plot that we just made in the example and actually create it in the applet instead. So I'm going to open the applet right now, which, by the way, it might be a good idea to bookmark at that. We can actually use it throughout the year. But we're going to go to one variable single group again. This is a single group of numbers. And now I'm going to put in the data here. So for using the same data that we just used in our example, I'll put in 8 and make sure you space between them, 8. 8, if you like commas, you can use that instead, but I'm just gonna use the space bar. 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 16, 16, 18, 18, and 24. That was the data set that we just looked at for the box plot. I actually have it over here if you guys would like to look at it and see kind of what we have compared to what we'll have here. So I hit begin analysis, and now I have a dot plot. You can go to this drop down right here, and I'm going to create a box plot instead. So I created the box plot. This looks very similar to what I have, but I can't quite tell what value this is. Oh, I can actually click on it and see it. There's the median. There's Q3. There's my maximum. So you can actually run this cursor over it to see your 5-number summary. But where we will be looking is right down here. We're going to be looking at this value here. So we have N, that's the number of observations. That's 13. We have 13 values in here. The mean we're going to ignore for now. We're going to ignore the standard deviation. Those will become very important in the next lesson. But right now, this is our 5-number summary. Our minimum is 8, our Q1 is 10.5, our median is 13, our Q3 is 17, and our maximum is 24. If there had been an outlier, and in fact, I'm just going to go ahead and change this to 29. I'm going to change that to 29, and I'm going to begin analysis. Oops. Let's see, begin analysis. I want to see if the box plot will show. It does. It shows the outlier that I was talking about. So just changing that value, that created this as an outlier. That 29 is an outlier. You'll see here that it's noted like this. And then the next, we end our box plot at the next lowest number, which is 18. So I wanted you to be able to see that even in this program, it will show you the outlier. And you would go through and do the outlier test that we have on this sheet in order to actually figure out how high can we go on this one. Okay, and that is how you do a app in here. I'm gonna stop sharing and I'm gonna leave this video. Please mess around with the applet. It's very useful for these problems.